आनंद दुबे,
बताइए ना,
अभी ये जो संविधान बचाओ जो ये नैरेटिव है टीम इंडिया का, उसमें दुबे जी, उद्धव फैक्शन ने भी बोला है कि मोदी जी से संविधान को खतरा है। इमरजेंसी मोदी जी ने लगाई थी सर, किसने लगाई थी इमरजेंसी?
प्रणेश जी नमस्ते।
नमस्कार सर।
प्रणेश जी नमस्ते।
नमस्कार।
25 मिनट हो गए, आपने मुझे मौका दिया, उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद
जी।
जब मैं कहूं तो 2-4 सेकंड मुझे बोलने दीजिएगा।
आप बोलिए
क्योंकि मैं नहीं देख पा रहा, सब स्टूडियो में बैठे हैं, कोई मुझे इंटरप्ट न करे। भारत के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी ने एक नारा दिया, अब की बार 400 पार। सदन में खड़े होकर कहा, अब की बार 400 पार तो खरगे जी भी कह रहे हैं। नारे का एक प्रकार से उपहास किया। भारत की जनता बहुत भावनिक है प्रणेश जी। जिस प्रकार अब की बार 400 पार, क्यों चाहिए आपको 400 पार? तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं ने कहना शुरू किया, हमें संविधान बदलना है। भारत की जनता सब कुछ बर्दाश्त कर सकती है, एक बार महंगाई झेल लेगी, बेरोजगारी झेल लेगी, लेकिन अपने प्राणों से प्रिय संविधान पर यदि कोई खतरा आएगा तो भारत की जनता आपको क्षमा नहीं करेगी। दलित, पिछड़ा, आदिवासी और महाराष्ट्र में मराठा समाज भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ खड़ा नहीं है, उत्तर प्रदेश में खड़ा नहीं है। इसी का खामियाजा है कि इनको कम सीटें आई। और जिस प्रकार नरेंद्र मोदी जी बार बार कहते हैं सदन में, मुझे विपक्ष मुक्त भारत चाहिए।
दुबे जी देखिए, अब आपको मैंने सुना, आपने जवाब नहीं दिया। अच्छा चलिए, इमरजेंसी वाला सवाल मैं समझ सकता हूं, थोड़ा मुश्किल है क्योंकि अब अलायंस में है कांग्रेस के साथ। मेरा एक और जवाब दे दीजिए, जब राजीव गांधी को 400 से ज्यादा सीटें मिली थी तो क्या उन्होंने संविधान बदल दिया? संविधान खत्म हो गया? संविधान को खतरे में, संविधान को खतरा था?
राजीव गांधी जी ने कहा क्या कि हमें 400 सीट दे दीजिए, हम संविधान बदलेंगे?
अरे तो कहने से होता है कि सीटों से होता है।
मोदी जी की टीम ने कहा अब की बार 400 पार नहीं। अगर आप कहेंगे, लल्लू सिंह और अनंत कुमार हेगड़े के बयान मीडिया में हैं, वो चीख चीख के कह रहे हैं हम बदलाव करना चाहते हैं, हम संविधान बदलना चाहते हैं। अगर उन्हें संशोधन की बात की होती, अमेंडमेंट की बात की होती, तो जनता को लगता कि कुछ कानून जिसमें शायद थोड़ा लचीलापन है उसको दुरुस्त करना होगा। ये तो पूरा का पूरा संविधान बदलना चाहते हैं।
अच्छा एक मिनट, आप जो 2 कमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं, एक मिनट, इस पे तो हमने अभी चर्चा की। आनंद दुबे जी, डॉक्टर रंगनाथन कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं, लेकिन उससे पहले मैं आपको एक प्रिंसिपल पे बात बता दूं। आप अगर कुछ बात कहेंगे और उस पे अगर उद्धव ठाकरे कुछ बात कहेंगे तो किसकी बात सुनेंगे जनता? आनंद दुबे की या उद्धव ठाकरे की? कौन है बड़ा नेता, ये बता दीजिए। बड़ा नेता कौन है, आनंद दुबे या उद्धव ठाकरे?
तो आप जनता के
नहीं, आप ये आसान सवाल है। देखिए, आप बोल सकते हैं बड़ा नेता कौन है, आपको चुनना है, आप बोल दीजिए अपना नाम।
जनता ने,
आप बता दीजिए ना, आप बता दीजिए आनंद दुबे और उद्धव ठाकरे में बड़ा नेता कौन है?
नहीं, बड़े नेता तो उद्धव ठाकरे जी हैं।
तो फिर अब जब प्रधानमंत्री मोदी कह रहे थे कैंपेन में कि संविधान को नहीं बदला जाएगा,
आपने अगर नहीं,
बट डॉक्टर रंगनाथन, वी आर बैक टू स्क्वायर वन। यू सी, you know, when Tehseen is asked a question on Nehru, he said, but you know, it was never mentioned anywhere. He just said it. He didn't change it.
Pranesh, with due respect, you know, या तो किसी को आप पकड़ो नहीं, you don't regret it that much. लेकिन जब हाथ में आ जाए और फिर हाथ से फिसल जाए, that is what is more regretful. So here, through you, please, I implore you to ask Tehseen, when he said that Nehru did not change the constitution because changing the constitution entails changing the basic structure of constitution, I want to ask him, and you please demand an answer from him. When Nehru amended through the First Amendment the right to freedom of speech, is freedom of speech not our fundamental right? And is fundamental right not the basic constitution? Please ask him.
That's a good question, except that the basic structure was interpreted by the Supreme Court in Keshav Nanda Bharti, which happened much later, and even the amendment, the first amendment to the Constitution, which was Article 19, was upheld by the full bench of the Supreme Court. So the basic structure now says freedom of speech is sacrosanct with certain restrictions in that. So that's the Keshav Nanda Bharti judgment, which now Gogoi and the Vice President of India want to change, which is dangerous.
1 minute.
Now I will nail Tehseen and Dubey. Just give me 20 seconds. Tehseen said कि कहां है मैनिफेस्टो में बताओ. आनंद दुबे जी आप भी देखना, क्योंकि 370 हटाने के पक्षधर आप भी रहे हैं. पॉइंट नंबर 37, जम्मू कश्मीर. Congress has stood witness to developments in Jammu Kashmir since the instrument of accession was signed. Congress affirms the whole of Jammu Kashmir is part of India. We also acknowledge the unique history of the state and unique circumstances in which the state acceded to India that led to the inclusion of Article 370 in the Constitution of India. Nothing will be done or allowed to change the constitutional position. Now I want 3 questions to answer. Wait. One second. 2019 का मैनिफेस्टो 2024 में लागू नहीं होता क्या? मतलब कांग्रेस कुछ बोल के निकल जाती है क्या? मतलब कांग्रेस कुछ भी बोल के निकल जाती है? सुन लीजिए, अब बीच में मत बोलिए. 3 क्वेश्चन है मेरे. UCC is part of the Constitution. Supreme Court has advocated for it. Who said we will not allow UCC? Secondly, 370 पे मैंने बता ही दिया है कि कांग्रेस wants that 370 now should be back again because it did not want change in the temporary provision position. And thirdly, 3 तलाक को abolish तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल कोर्ट ने किया. Who opposes 3 तलाक abolition? समाजवादी पार्टी. Can you please answer the 3 questions together?
Answer the first.
And Article 370, yes. What he's reading is 2019, not 2024. He said 2024.
You said 2024 manifesto?
No, let him answer, Shehzad, please.
Really, let's.
Anand Hegde's statement is Sone ki Lakir and
yeah,
2019 manifesto
allow me to have my point of view.
This is Nehru's letter is toilet paper.
Let him answer, please. Let him answer.
That manifesto is 2019.
Not valid. Conditions apply. Valid only till.
May I please make my point?
Yeah,
if you
please.
Just, thank you. After that was Article 317 removed. 370 removed on 5th August 2019. Yes. That manifesto is April 2019. After that, there's been a change. After that, Economic Times and
After that, Congress has said verbally reimpose.
After that, Congress has come out with an official statement carried by Economic Times saying, while we did have differences, the judgment of the Supreme Court has now closed this chapter forever. So again, we're talking about 2024 election. That's what I presume we're discussing. That is a statement before Article 370 was removed. Please fact check me on that. Now let's come to the second statement and the more pertinent question. What is the second? UCC. Yeah. UCC is a directive principle, not the main principle, but Congress actually did bring in UCC. I am married under the Special Marriage Act. From Jammu and Kashmir to, please allow me to finish, don't interrupt me. From Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Nagaland to Gujarat. The Special Marriage Act deals with marriage, divorce and inheritance for all of India, one law, one country, one law. But if you want to bring in the UCC, please answer.
Why did you oppose UCC in Uttarakhand?
Please answer.
Why did you oppose it in Uttarakhand?
Please answer.
Why did you oppose it in Uttarakhand?
Please answer.
Why did you oppose it in Uttarakhand?
Please answer, since there is UCC both in Goa.
Why did you oppose
I will answer if you do allow me to speak. I'm a guest. Don't be condescending with me. Please, I'm a guest. Allow me to finish. I've heard the question. Yes, please. Both in Goa and in Uttarakhand, there is the UCC, which rightly is being opposed for the following 2 reasons. In Goa, speaking to Times Now, the Goa Chief Minister, Mr. Sawant, says the Goa UCC has a provision that Hindu males above the age of 30, if they don't have a male child, can get married the second time. Is that UCC? In Uttarakhand, it's not there for tribals. Now, Anand is here. You had asked Anand to be the judge. UCC means entire country, entire state. Why are tribals left out of it?
No,
if tribals are left out of it, is it UCC? One law, one country. Under the Special Marriage Act, even tribals married under the Special Marriage Act will follow that law. Now ask him why is it left out? Ask him why tribals are left out. How is it UCC then?
Intervention.
Okay.
Tehseen Poonawala says Congress is not opposed to UCC. Let me quote Congress's official statement. UCC is not practical and therefore everyone has their own background. Leader of opposition in Kerala, Congress vehemently opposed to UCC.
Yes, but they got
One second. Do not interrupt. Tehseen Poonawala, who's not an office bearer of Congress, comes and says Congress is with UCC. And UCC के ऊपर Congress के leader of opposition says नहीं, we don't want UCC. यही problem है. मैंने manifesto में 370 का बताया तो वो old manifesto.
Before we move on, a quick comment, Dr.
Yes,
Ranganathan.
I just want to say one thing. Look, I love both the Poonawalas dearly. They are both my brothers. And
who do you love more?
I was just about to say.
Is the love also uniform?
नहीं, मेरे Karan Arjun है, and because I've been very rough on Tehseen, I don't want Shehzad to feel left out. So I want to ask him, Shehzad, UCC full form is Uniform Civil Code. Please explain why in Uttarakhand a community has been left out.
Okay. Anand Ranganathan ji, Uniform Civil Code, when we are talking about that, we are talking about the principle in the Constitution. Of course, it will have in each state its own various manifestations. You may very well be opposed to one manifestation, but are you opposed to the principle? I am asking him whether he is opposed to the principle or for the principle. His party says opposed to the principle. So you may very well oppose one of the manifestations. We can have a better manifestation. Anand, you should also give your interpretation to the Law Commission.
We'll have to move on. We'll have to move on. Dr. Ranganathan, please. We'll have to move on. There's another debate to be done.
Is that you can't
okay. Let's move on, viewers.